you have way more flexibility having this Raichu on your team than you are in comparison of having both Larvitar and Geodude. Hey, welcome in everybody. It is Ice Tall Chai here. Hello, Chai friends. Welcome in. Sheesh. Hello, hello. Today we're going to be talking about how you're playing Pokemon Sleep wrong. Yeah, wrong. I know. Who thought you could play the game wrong? All you do is sleep and catch things, right? But there's actually a way to play it right and get the most out of your sleeps every night. And we're going to talk about that today. First, I want to give a huge shout out to RaenonX. You can see over there. That's their Discord. I will plug it in the description below, but what you're going to do is when you click on it, I wanted to show you that's exactly what their Discord looks like, and that's who you want to look for. Huge shout out to them for a sleeping calculator they created. It's helped me a lot with the game. Just super awesome tool to use to make the most out of my sleeps. All right, so getting started here, as you guys can see, it is currently, for my time, it is Friday, and it is 7 p.m. my time, and we're currently sitting at Masterball 1. Our Snorlax is at 192,000 power here, and we're on the green isle, or green grass isle. So what I kind of thought of was taking a look to see, you know, what's so special about the berries that Snorlax likes. So this week I have the Yache berry, the citrus berry, and the cherry berry. So one is the dragon berry, the second is the rock berry, and the third is the fighting berry. And at first I created a team that was literally just rock and fighting type, but I realized I wasn't getting a lot of power. I switched over to a new team that's kind of just been carrying me this whole way, and it just goes to show that you shouldn't always be prioritizing Snorlax's favorite berries. So we're gonna jump into that real quick. Okay, so as you guys can see here, my Snorlax favorite berries are the dragon, the rock, and the fighting for this week. So I started off the week with test group A, which is Sudowoodo, Riolu, Mankey, Larvitar, and Geodude. And I started kind of wondering why I wasn't getting the gains I was looking for, and I switched over to test group B, which is my Raichu, Dodrio, Butterfree, Mankey, and Pikachu. I did this based off of information I saw on a calculator, again by RaenonX. Huge shout out to RaenonX for this calculator, and we're going to go and deep dive into that. So yes, while Team A, or Group A I should say, kind of fits the description of Snorlax's favorite berries, we're really going to talk about the speed of help and also earning 2 times the amount of berries with my team on the right, which as you can see the RP powers are huge, but in this video we'll even talk about what it looks like even if I raised Group A's levels on the calculator, how Group B still outmatches them. So let's go ahead and jump into that. Okay guys, as you can see, here's test group A. This is the group that I used to start out the week. Now this calculator is really cool because you're able to plug in all 5 of your Pokemon, and you can also see, you know, they have the different levels you can add. These right here are the abilities on this line, and right here are the natures. Everything on this team is currently under 10, so the abilities don't really matter. The sub skills, I should say. Over here, you can see how many daily power, or how much daily power you get for Snorlax, as well as your weekly is here for the berries, and then down here is the same for the ingredient. So Group A, as it does happen to match exactly what Snorlax wants berry wise, we can see down over here it gets about 155,000 power for Snorlax for the week. So Group A, this would get you around Ultra Ball right here. Over here is what you would get from berries daily, so 14,000, and over here is ingredients daily. This doesn't factor in extra tasty meals, but just kind of like the baseline for you. So again, 155,000 power is what I would be looking at this week with test group A. Okay, now looking at test group B, the main difference here is the huge increase in Pokemon level. As you can see, I have a lot that are kind of creeping in the teens up to the 20s, with Mankey as my lowest at level 9. What's really interesting about this team though is only one Pokemon has a berry that Snorlax likes. Only one! Only one. The speed on this team is very, very quick, as well as them earning double berries. All 5 of these Pokemon earn double berries. with the kind of MVP of the team, as it does show with daily power, is still Mankey, because it does earn double the Snorlax berries. A big difference over here, though, is that these 4 Pokemon, while they aren't getting Snorlax's favorite berries, they're not getting that bonus. They're still putting in, double or triple the amount of berries. For example, my Butterfree can hold 31 berries and ingredients, and my Raichu can hold up to 44, which is a huge difference compared to Sudowoodo on Test Group A that can only hold around 10. So what this means is we are really pumping out berries and ingredients much faster. Now the speed is even quicker as well, the frequency, with both Butterfree and Raichu roughly around the 35 to 38 minute mark, whereas Sudowoodo was really over an hour. So double the speed, double the berries, and as you can see here, huge weekly contributions from Raichu at 37,000 power, Butterfree at 31, Dodrio at 32, Pikachu at 31, and then Mankey at 40. Another thing to see here is a big difference in the total power that Snorlax would get for the whole week at 248,000, which would honestly actually put me at Master Ball 2, which we're currently at Master Ball 1. So the goal is to get to Master Ball 2 this week and to make sure that this theory is working out correctly. Okay guys, next what we're going to do is we're going to talk about Test Group A 2.0, or Test Group C, if you will. I know a lot of people in the comments might be like, well, you know what, Chai? Group A was way under-leveled compared to Group B, which is true. So what I did was I just took, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slot, and I just raised up the Pokemon levels to match Group B. And over here we can see, even with raised levels, we're still only doing 175,000 power for the week. Even though these are all berries that Snorlax likes, it does come down to speed of help, the capacity that you're able to hold as well factors in. But the huge part is that frequency, the speed that we're able to pump out more berries. Larvitar is a slow Pokemon, Geodude's a slow Pokemon, Sudowoodo is a strong or slow Pokemon. It does have good ability to get over 800 power when it procs for Snorlax, but you're not going to be procking that every single time, right? Riolu again only hitting 21,000 for the whole week. Yeah, these are just really not the numbers that we're looking for, as we want to hit Master Ball every single week, guys. We want to make sure we're getting rare Pokemon sleeping on top of Snorlax. We want to shoot for that Sylveon spawn. We want to find the rarest Pokemon of them all, and we want to make sure we're utilizing our sleep time accordingly. So here is the Group B Raichu, and Group C or Group A 2.0, whatever you guys want to call it. I forgot what I put on the screen. But Group B Raichu over here is currently at 37,518 power for the week. Now, the reason I'm bringing up Raichu is this is one Pokemon. This is one helper for your team. Looking at the Group C with the raised levels, both Larvitar and Geodude. Larvitar is at 19.5 thousand for the week, and Geodude is at just about 17,000. So we could call it 37,000 for the week in terms of berries. Now, this is 2 slots. These are 2 slots on Group C's team to equal 1 slot on the Raichu team. You might also be saying, well, if you look at the ingredients, Raichu only brings in 13,000 power for the week, whereas Geodude and Larvitar basically double that, right? So there is a 13,000 swing this way, but you also have to factor in these are 2 slots. These are 2 Pokemon on your team, whereas this is 1. We can have that Mankey on our team here to really boost up the ingredients, and as well as Dodrio adds a lot too. So you have way more flexibility having this Raichu on your team than you are in comparison of having both Larvitar and Geodude. As we can see here, just to recap again, Snorlax favored berries from Dragon type, so basically just Altaria, Citrus for Rock type, and Cherry Berry for Fighting type, right, for the week. Now, with my team that I've been running currently, Group B, with only one Pokemon favoring the Cherry Berry, or favoring Snorlax's favorite berry is the Cherry Berry. Here we can reach up to Master 2, which, as you remember from the beginning of the video, we are already currently at Master Ball 1, and it's only Friday, right? So in conclusion, you know, using the calculator, you might have better combinations for your Pokemon team, your helper team, than you do just going based off of Citrus and Cherry. I do see a lot of friends when I check to see, you know, what Pokemon they snapped, or, you know, what maybe they got a shiny or something. It does show their helper team, and a lot of them just go based off of what Berry Snorlax favors. And I noticed, because they might have a team that's all flying or a team that's all fighting, but in reality you want to kind of check to see, you know, maybe only one of those Pokemon is good, because my Raichu here made up multiple Pokemon on this team right here on Team A. So those are just things that you guys want to make sure you're factoring in when you're building your team throughout the week. So let's just look real quick one more time. We're going to go over here to test group A and look at the stats so I could show you in real time, right? Only one Pokemon is earning the double berries. We do get a lot of good ingredients here, diverse ingredients, I should say. But other than that, this team only, you know, we thought it was going to be really strong for the week, but it turns out it's not. In comparison to group B here, again, every single Pokemon is earning double berries. Double berries is huge. We're not really big on getting a lot of ingredients, but at the same time, we're getting a lot of Snorlax power from the berries. So again, I just kind of wanted to bring this to attention, or bring it to light to a lot of people, because I do see them, you know, using teams that don't really add to the power, right? We should be utilizing as much of our sleep as possible and as much of our Pokemon as possible, right? In order to, you know, get all of the rare Pokemon that we want, to get to Master Ball and get even better rewards, right? Anyway, guys, my name is IceTallChai. You can find me on Twitch, twitch.tv/IceTallChai. You can find me on Discord, discord.gg/IceTallChai. Again, I want to give a huge shout out to RaenonX right over there. RaenonX, sheesh. Thank you for making such a great Pokemon sleep calculator. This helps with team building. You guys should utilize it too. The calculator will be in the description below, as well as Raenon's Discord. Again, please, guys, share the video. Give it a like if you like the content. If you have questions for me, go ahead and ask. If you guys want to talk about Pokemon sleep, or maybe some issues you're running up with, let's talk about it. Like, what can we do about it, right? I'll even link my Discord down below for you guys to come find me. But again, thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful weekend. And guys, we have a huge event starting next week, so make sure you are preparing and using that calculator so you could take advantage of the double XP. All right, bye, guys. Bye. Sheesh. Bye.